YouTube, this is Roy the Barber. This video is about my trimmers. And before we get started about all that, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm grateful for all the new subscribers. I'm going to keep on bringing what I have learned as being a professional barber and try to expand you on what you can do to probably better your craft or the do's and don'ts and things of that nature. But today it's just about trimmers. Let's get back on topic. It's about these trimmers. And I had a comment from another barber named Choosing Old Cuts. Shout out to you. He said, what's the difference between the blades on my trimmers and why I probably have these different blades that I use throughout the day? And the ones I have are, see if I get this to focus on you. All right. The classic, we got the mini T outliner, and then the original Stylecraft. These all hit, man. You can't go wrong with either one. These all hit. All of them hit. But all of them have specific things I like about them. And when do I grab them? Let's start with the classic. We're gonna start with the classic, okay? This is why I like this one strictly for that box. We talk about that box. That box. All right. And also, when you want to look at that straight line, any type of straight line position behind the beard, right here or right here, that box. These are the box world creators. You want them that 90-degree angle. This right here. This is the box maker. This is what I call the box maker. Alright. Let's go to the mini. Now, if you ever owned the Slimline Pros, you already know how those are operate. Okay? But the reason why I enjoy these are good for short corners, especially on that box area. Sometimes some clients have that short box corner, especially between the eyebrow to the hairline, and sometimes that corner can be short. This is perfect. So a lot of times when you have the original T blade or the classic blade, when you're trying to line up that corner, sometimes you have to tilt the blade slightly up, and sometimes that could throw off the straight line when you're trying to connect them corners. So this is good for that, and also for design, mustache, inside the lip, inside the beard area. All right. Also, you could get sometimes just little knickknacks up under the nose. This is getting good. This is what you're getting, small crevices. All right, this is what this is for. This is what I use this, especially for like designs, especially kids lineups, because they have a smaller box area, and this is more easier, and you kind of your workflow become much faster. It's all about workflow. You know, that what all tools are about, to help your workflow. Okay, help your workflow. And these right here, I'm telling you about these. Okay, let's get this in focus. All right. These are the most versatile liners. So if you have clients that have not just a box hairline, but they have that curvature forehead, this helps you line that up really good. For the C cup, this is easier to line up a C cup because of the classic blade design. It's easier to curve it. It's much wider and the base is narrower. You can actually see. So when you're lining up the area, you can actually see on the sides better with this type of classic blade. That's why I like the detailers, the wall details. So let's look at these side by side. You see how that base on the classic is narrower than the T outliner blade? Let's get a little bit closer. You see how this base, right, is narrower than the T out. That means you can look past. See right here, it's hard to look past. It doesn't matter about it being skeleton, but can you look past here when you're lining up? You can. That's easier to look past the blade. That's the big difference. This is more for a straight line. This is more of if the hairline isn't straight, more curvature, more circular lineups, C-cups. If the head shape or the hairline is round, this is a better liner for that. This is more versatile. Around the ear, because you can see past the blade. Around the ear, a lot better. Alright, around the ear to the beard, a lot better. Even this is better because it reaches much under the mustache and the nose. It doesn't touch the nose. This is much wider base for up under the nose. That's why I like these. These are the most versatile trimmers as far as the steel blade. Because I do have the one cutter on these. So these are why, these are my liners. Strictly lining up. That's it. Lining. I don't clean up with these. These have no purpose for cleaning, balding, any of that. Never. These would never bald. These just clean up and hard hit lines. Hard hit lines. These hard hitters. Alright. For my cleaning, if I want to use a trimmer just to line up and clean, I have these bad boys right here, man. Strictly for balding. Sometimes if it's a good line, I can line these up too. These hit too. But these hit on certain type of hair texture, hairlines. You know, these will hit just as hard as the other ones, but not on everything. These are not every hitters, but these are hitters in certain situations. You just gotta know the difference. Just gotta know the difference. The most underrated balders. You talk about trimmers that get close to zero, almost like a shaver. Let's see if we get these boys in focus. Yes, these right here. This T blade on this bevel, especially on my brothers, man, these things bald smooth. So I really use these on, you know, my black clients, African type style, hair texture, skin. Yeah, these are money. These bald the best, technically, out of everything. Only on those type clients, though. That's why I have these. So everything is for a reason. So those are my, that's my situational with my liners. And that's why I prefer a lot of different liners. I prefer a lot of different clippers. I got certain clippers are for certain situations or certain hair texture. It just make my personal workflow better and smoother because I understand how this tool, this blade, produces or responds to this type of hair texture, this, you know, this density level. It's a lot of factors that go through my mind when it comes to a clipper selection or a trimmer selection. And yes, can I use one trimmer for everything? Of course. Of course. I prefer to have different variations of tools. just like every other profession. Every other profession, like, could you use one wrench for everything? Of course. Could you use the adjustable wrench for everything? Of course. But what's the best wrench that performs the best? The wrench that is specifically made at a certain size, you get the best performance out of it. Now, could you use an adjustable wrench for everything? Yeah, but does it get the best performance? No, but is it the most versatile? Yes. Most versatile doesn't mean it's the best tool. It's just versatile. Alright, that's like if you're just getting in the game. Now, if I had to recommend one trimmer, right? If I had to recommend one trimmer, the most versatile trimmer, everything. If you just need something, if you trying to go with one trimmer, one clipper, that's a tough one. If I had to choose that, it has to be able to do everything. It has to be able to ball. It has to be able to line up good enough. Don't have to be the sharpest, but it has to be able to get the job done. But most importantly, ball and line on a very, 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 very high level. Let's say that high level. And if I had to say that, if I had to pick one out, I would probably say these right here. You talking about balding, don't stall, don't do anything? Yeah, these right here. These are the most versatile trimmers probably I ever used. As far as balding and lining up. Matter of fact, let me hold on. This is this is a close. This is like this is like a 1B. So let's recoup that. Alright. The most versatile trimmer, probably. Calls or something like that. Yeah, these ball, these line sharper, but this is like close number 2 most versatile. Alright, like these two. Now, if I had to pick one to be on the station, just one trimmer for everything, oh yeah, it's the wall details. All day. Wall details all day. Most versatile trimmer I ever use right now. Wet, dry, don't matter. You can damp the hair, wet it real quick, line them up, ball, don't stall. This is like number 2 though. The only reason these are number 1 because these get a cleaner line than this one. That's the only reason. But the other trimmers, my other trimmers, I'd rather have a versatile set that specifically is great at one thing than be good at a lot of things. That's just me. But if I was just starting out, it would probably be this trimmer. And if I had one clipper, man, that's a tough one. Right now, that I would probably just one clipper. These right here. One clipper. I can rock with these all day. Clip over comb, just enough power. You talking about like 6-8 hours battery life? Yeah, this would be my combo. I could rock with this probably if I had to just one tool, my trimmers, and this, because if I'm just getting started and I'm busy, I need an all-day workhorse. I don't have to worry about it's dying because first of all, I only got one clipper, and this gets to 6 to 8 hours of runtime. So this is it. This is the winner. Why not this? And it's safe on blending. So I hope that answered your question. You know, choosing old cuts. I hope that answered your question. And anybody else, any concerns about how certain blades on trimmers that I use for a certain reason why I have them. Alright? And please like and subscribe. And any more questions about any other tools or why I have them or set up, just, shoot it down and I will answer. I make a video about it and I shoot it too. So to help the barber community, help you learn, help you grow, be a better barber, man. Because this is a tough business, not easy, and that's why we are proud by our craft, because we put in a lot of work for this. We put in a lot of work. All right, and I'm out.